Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. So, yesterday, maybe it was the day before, I was talking about sort of flow state. You know, when you get into that state where you're just, time stands still and you're just doing your thing and loving your life and you're kind of just present in the moment. But there's also, going with the flow. And sometimes it's really easy to go with flow. You know, you don't have any preferences. Somebody suggests what restaurant to go to. You don't really care. So somebody makes a suggestion, you go, yeah, let's just go with it, right? Or, maybe you're in the middle of doing something and somebody presents you with another offer, like to meet up or go somewhere or do something. And you're like, yeah, what I'm doing can wait. Let's get together and let's, hang out. There's all different ways that your current flow can be interrupted by something else. And so this whole idea of going with the flow and just sort of relaxing and seeing where life takes you or what the universe puts in front of you or, who the universe puts in front of you and just kind of enjoying the ride is a whole other type of, well, I guess it's not really a whole other type. It's sort of along the same line. But sometimes when we get interrupted, we go like, oh, gee, Wilkers, like, honestly, can't they just leave me alone? Can't they see that I'm busy? I'm trying to do this, or, you're. It happens to me so many times when I'm taping this episode. It's only like 5 minutes, and I've had to actually start locking my studio door because those are the very times that somebody will come in, or I'll send a message to my family saying, "Okay, I'm taping now. Nobody call me," because that's happened lots of times too, and so. In those moments you're like, oh, this is like the 5th time I've tried to do this today. And so you're not as apt to go with the flow. And, and just now it happened. We're due to go out this evening and, we had a time to leave at like 5:40 and it's now 5:19 and something came up with somebody else who wasn't able to make a stop they're going to make. So now we're going to go make the stop because we have to leave earlier. It's like, can you do this? I said, well, I can't do it. I can't do it like in a minute, but I can maybe do it in like 10 minutes. So that kind of thing. So you just sort of, you go with it. Plans change and you can, be really stuck in doing what it is you're doing and not be malleable at all. And most likely cause yourself some stress. Or you can just go with it. And enjoy it and not be stressed about it and not be cantankerous about it and not be whatever. Now, having said all of that, there are also different times when you need to say to people, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that right now. I'd love to get together with you, but, can we do it tomorrow or later this afternoon or in an hour's time or whatever, because you are committed to doing what it is you have in front of you at that moment in time. And one of the things I have learned as an entrepreneur is sort of how to kind of manage that a bit. So I can, basically I sort of say to myself, okay, I have 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 hours, depending on what it is I'm doing, that I need to focus on business. And I'm up for 16 hours. That gives me 4 hours of, say, potentially 4 hours of leeway as to when I can do my work. So if somebody says they want to go for coffee or somebody's having a hard time and they want to have somebody to talk to or somebody just wants to, hang out and I haven't seen them in a long while and they're visiting town or whatever, then I have that leeway to be able to do that, which is one of the great things about being an entrepreneur. And that's, one of the reasons when I love working for myself. But sometimes you have to say no to the shiny object syndrome. To the shiny object, I mean. Sorry, I have the syndrome. But you have to say no to the shiny object and you have to say, I as much as I would love to right now, I just can't. I need to be focused on what it is that I'm doing. So, there's leeway, right? And I'm blessed with that, and I'm happy about that. But I have to make sure that I keep up my end of my bargain to myself, and that is something that sometimes I need to work on. Other times I've got it down pat because I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. And that's a whole other conversation about, the pathway to where it is you want to go and who it is you want to be. And that, my friends, is an episode for another day. So have a good one. Take care. Bye.